Very much, Anita. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, African Union Champion for Reparations, and recently unanimously endorsed sole candidate for West Africa for 2027 Africa Union Chairperson. And I think I should add the newly installed Ari Atayeto Odua of the Source, as conferred by the Oni of Ife in Nigeria only a few days ago. Your Excellency, for Esuzima Nyasingbe, the President of the Council of Ministers of the Togolese Republic, the Right Honorable Eduardo Ajaho, Chairman of the Council of State, the Honorable Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President, senior government officials and presidential aides, National Chairman and General Secretary of the ruling NDC, Dr. Mohammed Ibn Chambas, representative of the Chair of the Africa Union Commission, Your Excellency Ekos Pio Gabra, President Special Envoy on Reparations, Your Excellency Kwesi Che Dakwa, President Special Envoy to the Caribbean, Your Excellency Sheikh Nian, Minister of Africa Integration and Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Senegal, the Honorable James Jachi Kwesin, MP, Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs, His Royal Majesty Noche Ni Note Uwu, the Fourth Osumanche, His Royal Majesty Ni Takiteku Churu, the Second Gamanche, Nana Dr. SKB Asante, representative of the Otumfuo, honorable members of Parliament, the Dean and members of the Diplomatic Corps and heads, representatives of international organizations, Chief Director officials of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kofi Ochredakon, Presidential Advisor on Diaspora Affairs, distinguished traditional leaders from all over Ghana, Mr. Stephen Isaac, Chairperson of the Genocide, Apology and Reparations Technical Committee of Namibia, Mr. Ben Crump, renowned civil rights and personal injury lawyer based in the United States of America, Mr. Ali Nichol Salimbi Jill, Chairman of the Grenada National Reparations Committee, esteemed scholars, global reparatory experts, panelists, resource persons, friends from the media, distinguished brothers and sisters from the African continent, the Caribbean, the Americas, and the global African diaspora. Good morning to you all. Or better yet, let me say, welcome. Welcome home. Welcome to the land of freedom and justice. Welcome to the headquarters of Pan-Africanism. And welcome to the nation where every black life truly matters. It is an honor for me to welcome you all to the Diaspora Summit 2025, which is being held under the distinguished leadership of the President of the Republic of Ghana and African Union's Champion for Reparations, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. While the overarching theme of this summit is, quote, resetting Ghana, the diaspora as the 17th region, unquote, today's symposium will focus on a profound and urgent call, the call for reparations, and it will progress under the theme, reclaiming the African future, the quest for reparative justice and healing. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, today's event is more than a gathering. It is more than a homecoming. It is a reunion, a reconnection of destinies. Our presence here today, each and every one of us, is the answer to a desperate prayer of an ancestor, a prayer spoken in the compounds and villages where those who had been stolen once lived and were loved. or in the dungeons of one of the several fortresses where enslaved people were held. A prayer spoken on the ships that were set sail across the Middle Passage with human beings as cargo. Human beings who were once mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers. Human beings who were once free. A prayer spoken on the sugar estates and ingenious in the Caribbean, in the mines and fazendas of South America, or on the cotton and tobacco fields and plantations of North America. We here today are the answers to those prayers. We are bound by a shared history and the spirit of resilience. We are committed to reshaping a better future for Africa and for all people of African descent. We have come together to deepen the global conversation that is currently being held on confronting historical and contemporary injustices through reparative justice. But more than that, we have come together to find solutions. Over the course of the past 4 centuries, there have been numerous attempts to separate us. They have all ultimately failed because here we are. This is the reason Ghana considers the diaspora our 17th region. This is also why we have been pursuing a foreign policy of unwavering and unadulterated solidarity. We are always proud to lend a helping hand through humanitarian efforts to bring relief and succor to our friends in need. Ghana ranks 7th in the world and 2nd in Africa in the number of troops it lends the United Nations for its peacekeeping missions. This year, under the guidance of President John Dramani Mahama, we were delighted to be able to expand our humanitarian efforts and extend support to Palestine, to Sudan, to Cuba, and to Jamaica. We make all efforts to ensure that our foreign policy is never defined by how much we can take from others, but rather it is guided by how much love and support we can share with others. This is also the reason that on the instruction of President Mahama, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora who registered online to participate in this Diaspora Summit were issued free visas by Ghanaian embassies all over the world. Excellencies, distinguished comrades, brothers and sisters, it has been exactly 80 years since the seminal 5th Pan-African Congress convened in Manchester by Ghana's founder, the Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I see you want to hear that again. By Ghana's founder, the Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Along with Jomo Kenyatta, Hastings Banda, Jacques Garvey, W.E.B. Du Bois, George Padmore, C.L.R. James, Obafemi Awolowo, Peter Abrahams, Ras McConnell, and others. It was at that Congress that the first defining sparks for the anti-colonial movement were ignited. Fortuitously, a significant number of these gentlemen then moved to Ghana to carry out the hard work and struggle needed to defeat colonialism. 80 years on, we should allow that example and the ensuing success that was experienced to inspire us on our noble journey of reparatory justice. Our time is now. Let history record that this summit marked the moment when we moved beyond rhetoric to coordinated action, and when we unreservedly demanded justice for the greatest sin against humanity. In so doing, we honor our ancestors, by insisting that their plight be recognized, that their pain and suffering be remembered, and that their dignity be restored. We may be the answers to the prayers of our ancestors, but our children will be the beneficiaries of our refusal to be defined by the wounds of the past, and our strength to join forces as one global African family with a collective purpose. Together, let us reaffirm that Africa's rise is not only inevitable, it has already begun here in Accra. I thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. And in the spirit of celebration,